Vampyr. Pues, Vampyr. Informa del asunto a Lady Ashbury. Vamos a terminar la misión del otro día. Acá había cositas para sacar, ¿no? No. Acá.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, está cerrado. ¿Cómo se conseguirá esa llave? Y acá... No. Acá. ¿Esto qué es que está bloqueada también? ¿Es la misma oficina del chabón, no? Ah, no hice nada. A ver si puedo hacer alguna... Quería ver si podía hacer alguna medicina. ¿Dónde está el taller? El taller acá. Sepsia. Neumonía no puedo. Fatiga. Esta gente sufre mucho de fatiga. Tengo 40, 27. Listo. Resfrío común tengo 2, es suficientes. Anemia. Bronquitis. Clavo de dolor, codeína. Pergamanato. ¿Codeína también te pide este? No. Voy a hacer uno para bronquitis y otro para anemia. Quedan estos. Estos tengo. Ah, estos tengo un montón. Podría hacer uno. Ahí está. ¿Hay algo acá para mejorar? Ah, puedo mejorarlo a nivel 3. Machete común y sierra común. Josh. 104. Falta todo. 10% más de daño. 114, 20%. Absorbe sangre. Le voy a poner daño. Josh. Habla. Porra. Barrate usado. Estaba usando este yo, ¿no? Solo tiene 2 niveles. A ver este. Este tiene más. ¿Qué hace? 20 de aturdimiento. Bueno, dale. Reduce el consumo de resistencia. Agrega 3 puntos al aturdimiento. 3 puntos al aturdimiento. $40 cosas. ¿Y este cuánto te saca? 30. Vamos a ponerle este. Este no puedo. Tipo de recarga. Codeína. Reciclar. Polvo de aluminio y cosas. Vidrio. Vidrio. Opio. Listo. Ahora sí, bajemos. A ver cómo está el asunto acá. Capítulo 2. Extorsión. Cefalea. Resfrío. Fatiga. Fatiga. ¿Quién está resfriado? Pipa. La extorsionadora.
Daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
A la vieja esta.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Administrar.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Josh.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Esta estaba enferma.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Todavía no tengo nada con esto.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know
Fatiga.
you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Bueno. Así es la vida.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
25 puntitos de experiencia. Bueno, ¿dónde está esta mujer? 20 metros. ¿10 metros? ¡Epa! Mierda. Lo mató.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
A final de cuentas, usted es un asesino. Él confiaba en usted. La compasión se le oculta a su apetito. Él confiaba en
You
usted.
killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Ah. Entonces la acusación era infundada.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an
50
inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Acerca de mí. ¿Por qué pensar que estaba muerto? Voz en mi cabeza.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
¿Por qué? ¿Cómo podría... Es usted mi creadora, ¿cómo podría ofender eso?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Entonces ella no es mi creadora.
Excuse my forwardness, but... Are you my
No.
maker?
No.
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Bueno. Soy un vampiro.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What
Si no quedó claro hasta ahora,
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that
Ekon.
you shall remain.
¿una conoce un vampiro?
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Mira vos.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Ok. ¿Por qué pensaron que estaba muerto?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
¿Podría ser un error?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Ah, mira. ¿Cómo se crean?
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Ok. Nada más. Acerca de usted. ¿Swanson le permite matar?
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
¿Nadie sospecha de usted?
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
No es eso lo que
What
dicen.
do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Mira vos. ¿Cuántos años tiene? ¿Por qué me salvó?
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Scout. William no me creó. ¿Qué es un
What
scout?
type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William no me creó.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
No, mira. ¿Cuántos años
I know
tienes?
this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Ok. ¿Quién le otorga la juventud eterna? Eso no es verdad. ¿Quién le otorga la
And
juventud
who
eterna?
bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Mira vos.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Ok. Listo. Acerca de Londres, ¿sabes? ¿Cuántos vampiros hay en Londres?
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
¿Todos serán amigables?
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
¿Quién me atacó?
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
¿Qué sucedió en Londres? Conocí a unos cazadores de
When I
vampiros.
awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
¿Es un culto?
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous.
Sí.
You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Ok. ¿Qué sucede en
I've been
Londres?
away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
¿A qué la gripe española provocó
The
esto?
Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
¿A qué le temes?
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Qué poético. Ok.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Analizar la sangre de raza. Por acá. Basil. El tipo que murió en la mesa de Dorothy. ¿Y esto? Ah. Muestra de sangre. Saqué una nueva. Suero de resistencia larga. Aumenta la tasa de regeneración de energía en 50%. Muestra de sangre vigorosa diluida. No tengo eso.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Johnson. Capítulo 3. Causas y efectos. ¿Dónde está el doctor? Ah, acá. A ver si le puedo robar algo. Carta de Rakesh Chadala. 6 de agosto. Estimado doctor Swansea, tendré el agrado de encargarme de la morgue temporal tan pronto como se abra. Como ya dije, fui médico de guerra y estoy contento de poder servir nuevamente a mi país. Sé que no es lo mismo ser médico para los muertos que serlo para los vivos, pero creo que también es importante dar la bienvenida y cuidar a aquellos que han partido. Tengan la tranquilidad de que haré lo mejor posible para realizar esta nueva tarea que me han encomendado. En referente a las preguntas sobre mis calificaciones, lamento no poder ofrecer nada más valioso que mi palabra. Mirá vos, les juro que mi regimiento me convirtió en médico durante la guerra, y eso permitió salvar muchas vidas. Si mi palabra no es suficiente, puede contactarse con la administración militar para verificar mi experiencia y mis capacidades. Confirmarán que aunque nunca haya cursado estudios médicos, la guerra me enseñó lo que un médico realmente necesita saber. Atentamente, Rakesh, ex doctor. Ah, un nuevo personaje. Pero todavía no lo encontré. Ahí está, falta este. Causa y efecto.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Los síntomas son diferentes en
I
Francia.
never saw symptoms like this when I was in France. Not at all.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Sí.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Es demasiado. Puedo convertir a Londres en mi reina. Puedo convertir a Londres. Lo pensé.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
El ojo estaba en la tumba. Llegar al cementerio de Stonebridge. $498. A ver si tengo alguna misión. Todas estas están hechas. Rastrear, búsqueda de ingredientes. Codeína.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Yo estoy siguiendo a Chupi. ¿A qué quiere?
So many rats in the streets.
¿Hablé con este? A ver.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Ah. Su vida en Londres. ¿Por qué sigue aquí?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just wanna
Otro
run.
con fobias.
It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Newton. Está enfermo. ¿Qué tiene resfrío? Y con eso tenemos a todos. Listo. Vaya al hospital. Cuénteme sobre la guerra.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
¿Ya conoció a Oswald?
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Yo también
I
combatí.
fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Vaya al
You are
hospital.
always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Ya lo intenté. Personales. Fobia a las ratas.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Madre mía.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
A mí
Throughout
está.
history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Bueno, listo. Ya está todo.
Goodbye, Mr. Bl
40 puntos, me dio. Este ya lo intenté, la verdad.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Sí, no puedo hacer que vaya.
Goodbye, mister.
Sir, there's one!
Jejeje. Bueno, me quedé sin cosa. ¡Ey! Toma. Lo maté. Chelines, grasa. Frasco de vidrio. Mierda. Qué puto me encontró. Epa. Hijo de puta. Este ya lo había desbloqueado. No,
It's locked.
está cerrado con llave. De este lado también está cerrado con llave.
It's locked, all right.
Hay ratitas. Vamos a comer.
This is despicable.
Despicable. ¿Cómo será para desbloquear aquella de ahí arriba?
Easy does it, boys! Deal with this vermin.
Este es en el harto.
Watch it! It's a killer!
Upa. Uh. Esquirla de aluminio. Otra ratita.
I have this thirst for blood.
Por blood. Cuarentena. No sé cómo hacer para desbloquear eso. Acá hay una caja. Esquirla de aluminio.
It's a leak!
Me había olvidado de eso. Muy bien. Por acá es. Uno de estos bichos. A ver, hay más. Griffin, resistencia, nivel 16. Ojo. Ahí le saqué la mitad. ¡Epa! Tiene un teleport, hija de puta. Listo. Solo queda él. Siempre aparece detrás mío. Puta. Resistió. A ver, así. Animal tenía. Ahí está. Eso. Resistió. Ah, no, ese fue retrucho. ¿Dónde está? Mierda. Eso. Costó el hijo de puta, ¿eh? No me da nada. Lista. Ah, este es opio medicinal.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Decirle lo sucedido, hay que volver a la base, al hospital. No hay nada más acá. Esta está bloqueada, ¿no? No se puede abrir. Muelle de Lynn House. Carta de presentación. Hola Frank, ¿cómo está, viejo amigo? Dale saludos a mi esposa. Nada. Body. ¿Y esto qué es? Ah, de la parte... ¿Cómo se llama esto? Chelines. Collar. Más chelines. ¿Y este borracho? Ah, está fumando.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name's Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just
A la
so you
mierda.
remember it.
Qué tipo tan agradable. ¿Está cansado de esta vida criminal?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Su vida en Londres. Acerca de esta parte de la ciudad. ¿Eso está un
Are you
justiciero?
some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that.
Parece
The
Carlito
police aren't in
Chaplin.
charge here. We are, see?
¿Cuál es su pandilla?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All
Anda.
of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Un héroe.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you
A
for
la
saying
mierda.
that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Acerca de esta parte
What
de
can
la
you
ciudad.
tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
No está enfermo. Tengo 2 pistas. 3000 te da. Y esta es Twin Cuts. Esto ya está. Esto. Y esto ya está.
Goodbye.